Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on Cycle Fanatix. Unbelievable, it's just been a crazy past couple of weeks. Snowstorm after snowstorm after snowstorm. First we got about 22 inches of snow. A couple days later, got about another 4 or 5 inches of snow. And just yesterday, Sunday, we just got about another 8 to 10 inches. And it's just been crazy. Couldn't ride, obviously. Streets covered with snow, ice, and like I said, snowstorm after snowstorm. But we got an awesome video for you guys today. Haven't obviously did a video because the weather has just been absolute crap. But we have an awesome part right here that I've been waiting to do for quite some time. If you guys are taller like myself, I'm about 6'2", 6'2 and a half. What happens is my right foot actually gets caught or is underneath the rear brake pedal, the lever. The rear brake lever on a stock touring bike is kind of up high and kind of set back. And me being the height I am, tend to usually have my foot underneath it. And then when I use the back brake a lot. Then when I want to go use the brake, I have to kind of drag my leg back and up top, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass. So this part right here that I have, I'm going to open it up in a second here. It's from Kuryakyn, and what it is, it's an extended rear brake lever with pedal, so it's actually extended forward and lower. So I think this is going to help out a lot. So before we do that, let's go back and take a look what I've been dealing with in the past couple of weeks here in northern New Jersey. Look at this. Look at this. And it's supposed to still snow until tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon. There's already 15 inches right now. What's up guys? Good morning. So this is what we got going on today. If you guys can see, that's about 19 inches of snow here in North Jersey. As you can even see, the garbage cans. It's just a tremendous amount of snow. And I got to get started on it. So this is how I do it. So I'm going to pull the diesel out first. I'm going to start pulling the cars out one at a time onto the street so I can clear them off on the street, so this way the plow could come by again and take that away. And then I'll be doing the driveway. This is crazy. Put this baby in 4-wheel. We're gonna pull right out of here. So at least now I got a little less snow in the driveway, and I'll just start pushing it off to the side. But I'm gonna go clear the truck off now. It hasn't snowed like this in quite a bit of years here in North Jersey. But when we do get hammered, I remember, I think it was back in 1996 that we got about 36 or 38 inches of snow. But this is a good amount. All right, so I got the beast all nice and cleaned up. Now it's time to start pulling out the other cars. I'm gonna clean this side. I'm gonna start pulling out all the cars out onto the street and clean them off. This looks like it's gonna be an all-day project. All right, so after 5 hours of clearing snow, it's finally done. Welcome to New Jersey. All right, guys, so I'm going to open this package up so this way you guys could see, and I can see what we have here. Should be an easy install. But it's definitely something that I've wanted to do for quite some time, because it's just not comfortable to use the back brake, and I use it a lot. All right, so there it is. Hopefully you guys can see that. So let me open this up now. Hope you guys are doing well, by the way. Thank you so much for all your support. If you can, do me a favor, give this video a like. I really would appreciate it. And trust me when I tell you, I want to put out so many ride videos for you guys, but we're stuck here in the northeast, northern part of New Jersey with this weather. The past several years have been actually decent, but this year seems so far we've been getting pretty hammered with snow. All right, so, oh, okay. This is really nice. So let me show you guys. All right, so this is the new part right there. So I'm not sure, obviously, I have to bring it up to the bike to see how much different the angle is and how far it extends. This does not work with hard-mounted fairings, I believe. So if you have hard-mounted plastic fairings on your crash bars, it's not going to work. I believe it's going to hit. So it comes in chrome and high gloss black. As you guys can see right there, you have a Zerk fitting right there for grease, and then they give you a nice pedal right there, pretty nice. But we'll see if I'm going to use this, because I don't know if it's going to match, but it's really nice and it's pretty big. It's probably about, I'm going to say 4 inches across and about 2.5, 2 3/4 inches high. But really nice piece from Kuryakyn. So anyway, let's go take out Silverback. The driveway's clear because I've been clearing snow almost every other day. Let's go take her out and put this part on and see how it fits and see how much different it is for me to go ahead and apply the rear brake. All right, guys? All right, so heading out to pull her out. Let me put the camera down so you guys can take a look at Silverback and look at all this. When it comes, it just doesn't stop. All right, guys, there she is. I miss her just as much as you guys do. But let me take this, let me take the lever, let me put it up against the bike and show you guys how it looks. So it's kind of tough to see right now, but let me go ahead and remove the right footboard and then I'll put it up and show you guys again. All right, so you're gonna need a Allen key, but I'm gonna use it on the impact driver. You're gonna wanna take off these floorboards right here. They don't wanna come off with the impact driver. You need the bad boy. Want to loosen them up with that breaker bar, and then you could drive them off with your impact. Then you could take this nut off that holds the lever. I'm going to use the impact as well. You're going to want to take off this master cylinder, these two bolts as well, because the pin that is attached to the plunger, there's a cotter pin on it, and it's almost impossible to get to. So now you could take, this is backed out, now you could take the cotter pin out, which is right there. So now you can pop the pin out. Out of the plunger. Okay. All right, guys, so that's pretty easy. Just make sure you take off that master cylinder, those two bolts, so it could back out. Otherwise, it's really, really pain in the ass to take that cotter pin out. But let me show you guys the difference between the two right here. If I could, okay. So that's the stock one on the bottom, and that's the Kuryakyn one on the top. It's definitely longer, and it definitely drops down some, but we'll definitely see once I put this all back together. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on now, and as you can see, the stock one does not come with a Zerk fitting like the Kuryakyn one does, which is right there, which is pretty cool. So let me go ahead and put this one back on now. First thing you want to do is get that pin back in. Into the plunger. and put that washer back on, and then put that cotter pin back in. All right, so now that I have the lever on, I put the pin on onto the plunger rod with the cotter pin back on. And now I'm gonna put the 2 bolts back into the master cylinder, and then I'll put the O-ring back on here with the washer and the nut, and then the floorboard back on. All right, so I don't have a grease tool for this Zerk fitting, but I'm gonna have to go out and pick that one up, which is not a problem because the stock one obviously rides without even putting grease in there. But I'm gonna be picking one up today, probably at local AutoZone or something. But that's all back on, nice and tight, and I'm gonna be putting the floorboards on right now. What I did as well, I actually loosened up the crash bar bolt on the bottom, because when you put this lever in, it's so extended that the crash bar is actually in the way. If you loosen up this bolt, I actually took it out and just pushed the crash bar over a little bit, probably about a quarter of an inch, and then the lever went on really easy. All right, so now I'm gonna take off actually the stock brake pedal and see which one I wanna use. All right, guys, so almost done here. So this is the stock one right here. And this is the Kuryakyn one. I'm kind of liking this one. Let me put it on. All right, let me show you guys how it came out. I think it looks really cool. And it's definitely more forward and more lower. So let me show you guys how it looks. Then I'm gonna take it just for a quick spin, try to find some dry patches in the road, just to see how the brake feels. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm not putting my helmet on. I'm going to be going about 5 miles an hour. Just over here by the street, I just want to make sure that the brake pedal feels good. Nothing's catching. That's feeling good so far. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to it. Come on. Let me stop this. Let me go get the camera and put it in the back. All right, I had to give you guys a sound clip, obviously. You haven't heard the bike in a while. All right, guys, so there you have it. Kuryakyn extended brake pedal lever. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Anybody that is taller or has longer legs, definitely you're going to know what I'm talking about as far as that stock brake pedal just being too close and too high. Now it's really nice. And also before, because it's so close, I noticed a lot of times my foot was underneath the pedal. I'd go to brake and then I'd have, my foot gets stuck because it'd be underneath the brake pedals. But now, as you guys could see, that your foot is on the whole pad and does not interfere with the brake. All right, guys, so I hope you guys liked this video. Do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for more videos. We need to turn the heat up over here in the Northeast so we could get rid of all the snow. But we're gonna definitely have some ride videos going down south. Not too sure when, but probably soon. So smash that subscribe button, and I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. And we'll see you guys on the next video on Cycle Fanatics. Take care.